What's up, guys? So we just we're not even an hour south of Atlanta, Georgia right now. I'm gonna call it quits for tonight, even though I got plenty of hours. And I'm not gonna say I've got plenty. I've got like 4. But with the way traffic is in Atlanta right now, from what I've been told, I'll run out of those hours before I get through. So, and that's just for today. Normally I would just go straight through, but otherwise today I'm going to be calling it quits a little early. It's 6:22 in the evening right now, and tomorrow we're going to get up early. We're going to try to beat some of this traffic. If I can get up by 4 or 5 in the morning and run this up to Shelby, then I'm good to go home. So load isn't even due to be delivered till the 16th anyway, so it's whatever. I mean, of course earlier is better, but not too much going on today. The fiance just got back home from Atlanta, ironically. My dog's learned a new trick. I'm not gonna make him do it again today. He's already done it twice. But he's learned that he can jump up the steps into my truck without help. So now I don't have to help him get up in here. I don't have to pick him up and put him in. He's a small dog, but he's got some legs on him. Ain't that right, Marley? Now speak. Yeah, that's right. Good boy. Yep, that's Marley. Down there in the background you hear barking. I gave him some treats. Yeah, you want some more peanuts? I got some just regular salted peanuts. Here, come here. Good boy. But yeah, guys, so just south of Atlanta at the Pilot. That's where I'm at today. That's as far as I'm going to be going for today. And then, like I say, tomorrow I'm going to get up in the morning and run it. Get past Atlanta before the morning craze. And then we're golden. Good to deliver in North Carolina and go on home. So it's been a long month and a half being out on the road. So it's going to be pretty nice being able to go back home and just relax for 4 days. But oh yeah, my fleet manager got laid off. I was about to say fired, but he didn't get fired. He got laid off. I'm not sure the circumstances why. I tried to call his phone, but never answered. Probably because I got a out-of-state number for him. But you know, me and a bunch of other drivers are not happy that he's gone, because he was a good fleet manager, man. The guy was awesome. Anytime I called with an issue or something, he always did what he could to assist me with my situation. But they said he wasn't performing enough, so they cut him loose. They cut like 9 people from the office side, I guess today. So not sure what's up with that. Not entirely sure. I mean, my fleet manager was well liked by all the drivers that he had underneath him, me being one of them. And it's gonna be kind of bitter to see him go. So other than that, I mean, it's a damn shame, but life goes on. I'm sure he'll find himself another job, probably doing the same thing, if not. You know, I wish him the best of luck. And I did leave a voicemail for him, guys. Don't think that I just called and because he didn't answer. I just didn't leave him anything. I at least left him the voicemail. You know, wishing him the best of luck on his future for him and his wife. But otherwise, things are usual around here, so not too much different going on. When I worked for Schneider, you see, this is my biggest fear. Is when I worked for Schneider, I had a dispatcher that retired, right? After she retired, they gave me this new fleet manager who obviously hadn't done it before. And, you know, I tried to work with her, but man, it was like once I started working with this new manager, I got nothing but live loads, live unloads. I just wasn't making any money. The freight was apparently nowhere to be found. They had a rash of, I don't know really how to say it, like they had a rash of not having any freight, if that makes sense. Like basically they were looking for freight but couldn't get any. I don't know why, because a lot of times I was in areas that were heavily populated, had plenty of places for a truck to go to pick something up. I mean, it happened a lot, so that's one of the reasons why I quit when I was with Schneider. But I mean, like I was saying before, again, Schneider was a pretty good company to work for overall, and I really enjoyed working with the people over there. Been thinking about going back, but if I go back, I'm going to do lease op, because you just don't make the same kind of money as the company operator over there in Schneider. The company pay is just not that great at Schneider, especially for someone of myself who has some experience at least in the field. They just don't offer enough. And otherwise, I'm gonna stay here with Dart. Thought about doing the lease op thing with Dart for a while, but I don't see that one working out for me too well. And it's not because of the way they have the program set up. It's just I don't know how to put it. Like you can be afraid to travel into new territory sometimes, especially when all the responsibility is on you. The truck is not paid off, and you're the one paying the bills for all the stuff that the truck needs, whether it's fuel, oil, something goes out. I think we got one guy, a lease operator, that's not been doing so hot. He got a truck that's about ready to be turned in, and I think he said he's paid already like $20,000 worth of equipment for this truck to get it fixed. Some electrical system of some sort. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was to lease on to a company, I would lease on with my own truck. Number one, I wouldn't lease on with a company truck, because honestly, with a company truck, at the end of your lease, you have the option to buy it. But by the time it's time that you can buy it, it's already going to be worn out. I mean, it's already going to be driven to hell and back. You know, you may get a rig that some company driver had, never took care of it. I mean, they do that at Schneider, and that's something to look out for. You may get a truck that's worn out, hasn't had proper maintenance done in a while, has had irregular maintenance. I mean, it just there's a lot of headaches with that. I would rather lease my own truck and try to get one that's, I don't want to say brand new, because I feel like that'd be probably a little too expensive to run as a lease operator. Although I see guys that have brand new trucks that just got them and are lease operators here at Dart. I know one guy's got a W9, a Kenworth W900L, that he's leasing over here at Dart. He's leased on to the company. And that guy seems to be making pretty good money. But the thing is, as a lease operator, if you get a truck from a dealership that's more well taken care of, especially if you buy a brand new truck. I mean, if you buy a brand new truck, you really shouldn't have any issues for a long time. I mean, other than like regular maintenance. I mean, I don't see any catastrophic things happening. Of course, stranger things have happened even with new vehicles. But at least you know the service history, and you yourself have taken care of it. So whatever's wrong with it, you're the first one to know what might possibly be wrong with it. So it's a gamble. It's a gamble. And that's all there is to really say about doing owner op or even lease op. It's all one big gamble. But you got to be smart with your money. You know, you got to manage your money like it's a business, because that's what it is. Essentially it's a business. Even though you're leasing a company truck onto a company, you're running your own business. You still sign a 1099 instead of a W2 or W4 or whatever. So, you know, I'm sure you guys get the point. But you have to run it like a business. As a company driver, I don't have all that to worry about. As a company driver, all I have to do is deliver the loads from point A to point B, be there on time, and be safe. So it takes a lot of the headache out of the equation, and you have a more steady paycheck. Whereas, as an owner-op or as a lease operator, you might have made $4,000 on this load, but then you go over here and the next load you got to take to get somewhere else where there's better freight is only $2,000 for the load. You know, or vice versa. I think this guy just locked himself out of his own truck. I'll see you guys later. Let y'all know what's up.